world is a real crowd, please. Small world, all the friends know of me.
Hey everybody, it's Diandra Marie
and Rolonda.
And this is...
You're gonna regret this.
Oh no, what we regretting today, girl? Well, what are we not regretting today? How about we just start like that?
I don't regret not being a trash-ass liar.
Rolonda, did you want your shade? What are you talking about?
No shade.
Oh.
Just facts. I want to talk about Mr. Kevin Hart. So, this known adulterer recently had a video come out of him like at 5 a.m. talking to some white lady in a car, and everybody was like, Kevin, what are you doing? You know you got a pregnant wife at home. And he came out and he was like, everyone's targeting me, you know, when you're big, everybody wants to take you down, but I'm not gonna give light to all this talk, it's just talk, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward. Mr. Hart gets on the gram, overflowing with apologies for his wife, for his children. No, he didn't say, I cheated and I'm sorry for lying to everyone. He said, bad things happen, and they happened, and I had to apologize to my family. And I just wanted to let everybody know. And, you know, like, I feel like it could have been a noble act, you know, if he had done it years ago with his first wife. But now, it's like...
I think you should get shades. I really do. I really do.
No, like, I don't feel shady. I feel like I'm exposing somebody.
You're speaking, which is better.
Oh. Whatever.
She's so
it is what it is. My shades are too far away.
Oh, okay. But, you know, no, I get what you're saying, you know, and from my perspective, I do follow Kevin Hart. I don't follow too many celebrities, gotta limit that, but I follow Kevin Hart, and I saw when the video was posted. So I'm looking like, what is he even talking about? Because he doesn't really get into anything.
No.
He just kind of says...
He's vague as hell.
Very vague. And he's just kind of saying like, oh, you know, when you make a crazy decision and you put yourself in environments that aren't good for you, things can happen. And I mean, you got the feeling that someone was extorting him because he said
he outright said, like, you know, someone was trying to
get money.
Money.
And
someone's trying to get at him for financial gain
or something like that. Yeah.
One of his side chicks was like, I'm telling on you if you don't pay me. He decided not to pay. I mean, he should have just paid her.
I think what makes this whole thing just crazy is the fact that, like, okay, Kevin Hart, before Eniko Parrish, I believe is her maiden name. He was married before her.
Sure was.
But he cheated with Eniko. And now it's looking like a pattern. You know, we did say last episode, I know about giving people chances, and that always has its own, you know, that's
even within the realms of infidelity, like there's ways for you to give people chances.
Right. And I'm a little disappointed because even though I did know he cheated with Eniko, I mean, it just seemed, I don't know, I mean, it just seemed real. You know, he called her his rib, and this might all make it worse. He looked so in love with her. Yeah. And, you know, he put himself in a not good situation. Even if he didn't necessarily cheat, the fact that he was in that sort of situation, yes, it is considered cheating. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't always have to be physical to be
I mean,
cheating.
He was doing some shady shit. Right. And it was clear.
Right. Have you ever cheated or been cheated on?
I've been cheated on.
No. What happened, girl?
Yeah. So this jerk I was dating.
That's the censored version.
You know, like, we weren't serious for a really long time because he was like, I don't know if I want to have a girlfriend. I just kind of want to do my thing. And then I guess, like, he realized that I was probably going to leave him. And so he was like, want to be girlfriend, please? Oh. And so I was like, yeah, sure, let's do this. And very quickly, like, within a span of a few months, all of a sudden, like, I wasn't getting phone calls back. He was breaking plans. He was like catching attitude with me for no reason.
He was smash sloppy.
Yeah. And like it created this air of just total distrust. like it made me so crazy that I did something that I probably should be wearing my shades for. I went through his phone.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's bad, but it's just become so common that people do it. It's like, oh, okay, I thought you'd done something worse than that. But I don't agree with that either. But
yeah, no, that's its own breach of trust.
Right.
But went through his phone, found conversations with multiple other women about how he missed them and their vaginas.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my
so,
God. My paws are still...
I learned the hard way that he was not a faithful dude.
Dang, bro.
Felt
What'd you do?
Completely betrayed. Well, I left.
Oh, obviously.
After going through his phone, he was asleep, and I just left his place. I was like, oh, I'm walking away from this.
For good.
The end.
Yay!
Have you ever cheated or been cheated on?
Yeah.
Which one?
I've cheated before. I know. I'm so I'm. It's one of those things that. Okay, let me start.
I need some explanations because I didn't know this.
Yeah, and there's a reason. I'll get to that. But
okay.
This was back. I was young. I was in college, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and I was just not a good girlfriend all the way around. Before I realized that emotional cheating and flirting, I didn't know that was cheating. So I didn't realize that was cheating.
Can be.
No, I think it definitely is cheating. I think flirting. Well, not.
It depends.
I mean,
flirting has levels, and I think.
Well, when I say flirting, I mean to the level that's not.
Where it's
questionable.
Yeah, you fine. Ooh,
yeah.
If I wasn't.
Yeah, that's cheating.
No, that's
the
you
flirting
don't do
I'm
that.
talking about. But aside from that, I did physically cheat once, and I was I'm gonna be honest, I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't tell anyone.
Wow.
Until after her and I broke up. And even then, it wasn't a public thing. It was kind of just as it came up, if it came up.
Sure.
But it was just whew. No, it wasn't a good feeling to be a cheater. It wasn't a good feeling knowing that I hurt someone else, even though, she knew, but she didn't know because she knew about the flirting and stuff. So she kind of assumed,
suspected.
Right? And it only happened once, and it wasn't a full blown hookup. That's why I do kind of commend Kevin for confessing and owning up to it. I know it was really probably him getting ahead of it and trying to dissipate.
He was trying to save money.
Yeah, and I understand. So I'm not saying the concept or the mindset is the same, but I definitely understand where when you do something like that, and like he said, when you put yourself in situations you're not supposed to be in, but you take the chance anyway, you really have to go with the consequences as well. Not only own up to the cheating, but you got to own up to the consequences. Do you, Rolonda? Do you regret anything?
I regret dating that cheating ass boy. But
that's a good thing to regret.
I don't regret anything else. I feel like I spoke truth to power. I feel pretty good. Do you regret anything is the more important question.
Well, I don't know if you could tell by the way I told the story. No, I regret cheating. That's not something I'm proud of.
Sure.
That's not something that I condone. That wasn't even something I condoned, and I did it. So that was even worse. But, aside from that, no, I don't regret anything. Because, just like Kevin Hart has to do, we all got to own up to what we say. We all got to own up to what we do. And that's what we do when you're going to regret this.
Yeah.
Quite ironic that I don't think we've gone an episode and actually regret something we've said on the show.
No.
Well, it's still going to be called You're Going to Regret This.
Well, there's so many things to regret.
But don't regret following us on social media.
Yes, I am at Rolonda Larae on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can follow me on all social media at It's Diandra Marie. So, it's Diandra Marie.
And Rolonda.
And we're out.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part two of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all.